Hey guys and gals, this is Alex with the KC Multifamily Minute here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, August 17th, 2026. Let's get right into it like we do every single week. What do we got for statistics for you? We've got 53 that are out there and available for you to buy on the MLS. I got my website pulled up, legendarypropertybrokers.com, showing 53 available that are $500,000 plus, built before 2021. And then we've got 70 total, which means 17 are under contract, right in line with what we've seen the last couple weeks. A little bit of influx of more opportunities. I've got a couple new listings out there pushing that number upwards. But there's 53 out there that are available. A lot of these are pretty nice. We actually have 5 new Class A located properties, 1 in the suburbs and 4 in the urban core, and then 2 that are in Class C minus, all located in the urban core. And that's MLS powered data. Over here on Crexy, which I use a lot of times now to focus on multifamily listings, nice, easy platform to look at for what's new and what's out there. They also have some free things for brokers, which I like as well. But they're showing that there are 51 out there, 51 listings out there that are multifamily. Again, they pull a lot of MLS details in here, plus the pull the larger properties, Berkadia, MMG, some of those other things, whatever those brokers allow them to pull in. But they're showing 2 new listings. We're actually going to cover these two new listings anyway in the MLS, so it's a repeat over there. But always good to see what else is going on in the larger multifamily properties. Okay, let's get back over into it here. Like I said, there's 7 new listings, 5 are Class A, 2 are Class C. Let's talk first up. We'll get this one out of the way since it's the only one out here. So this is, podcast listeners, this is a new listing. This is actually my listing. So it's a gigantic duplex in Johnson County in Shawnee, Kansas, 5129 Woodland Drive. Both sides are 2 stall garages. So you get 4 garages here in this massive duplex. You've got 6 full bathrooms, 3 on each side, and 3 full bedrooms, plus an unfinished basement that you could easily convert into a 4th bedroom with some I would say maybe $4,000, $5,000, maybe $6,000 egress window into each side to get you a 4th bedroom, plus, of course, finishing out the basement there. Massive, nice finishes on this one. We've got stainless steel appliances. We've got granite quartz countertops on this side. Painted cabinets here. The other side is more of your classic, but still very nice LVP style flooring. Washer and dryer in unit with hookups. $625,000 of purchase price. Rents on these should be $2,500 plus with the right listing plan in place. Could also do really well with midterm rentals here in this western part of Shawnee due to the location of Stump Park and all these other massive soccer complexes and everything else going on in Johnson County and Shawnee. All right, fantastic opportunity. Oh, it also sits on about 3/4 of an acre and far back from the street. So it really feels a lot like a fourplex, and you know you can't buy a fourplex in Johnson County for $625,000. I love this property. Be a great fit for you. All right, so that is the Class A located Johnson County property, $625,000. Hint, hint, I also have another one next door available for $595,000. Reach out. We can talk about that one. Alex at legendarypropertybrokers.com. Let's focus on these 6 other urban core properties. We'll do the Class C minus ones first. So first up, we've got these 2 properties here. This one's a 6-plex for $505,000. They're saying gross rents are at $4,900. 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Again, I don't do a ton of business in this location. Got a 1031 exchange. You like the C minus area, urban core. Could be a good fit for you there, especially if you own in the area. Reach out. We can talk about more about that one. Rents in here, we already have that, but you can see for 6-plex, you're looking at maybe $900 or so, $950 per month per side per unit for a 2-bedroom. All right. The other one, which is just down the street, $690,000. Refreshing my memory on this one, is also a 6-unit. This one's pulling in $5,400 a month, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I think this one is a little bit nicer rehabbed. Again, if you own in the area, you want to buy both of these. I believe it's 2 separate sellers, but it could be the same seller. They're both listed by the same broker. But just a little bit nicer, bigger finishes, maybe a little bit nicer street as well. So a couple Class C minus located properties there, although they're much better condition than a C minus. So it could be an interesting fit for 1031 exchange investors as well. All right. Zooming back out now, we've got our 4 urban core properties here that are Class A located, really kind of West Plaza and Westport located. First up is a triplex in Westport. These are newer construction. 2015 is the construction date on this. This is 3612 Bell Street next to KU Med, Westport. So 2 sixplexes for $1.35. So you're looking at well over $225,000 per unit, whatever it is. Could probably get rents up there. I don't know if you'll hit $2,000 per unit. They're pretty nice inside, pretty big units. Got your covered parking, but definitely a long-term play here if you like the urban core. Of course, the Royal Stadium's going downtown. Full-size refrigerators in these granite countertops. Really nice finishes, washer and dryer in unit, or at least hookups. Nice tile shower, hardwood floors. So this is a really nice property built in 2015. Looking for something, again, Class A located urban core. You're not going to find a lot of newer construction there. Could be a great fit for you as well. All right, popping back over to the remaining properties we have. We've got a $5 million listing here on the Country Club Plaza. Again, on the Country Club Plaza, heart of Kansas City. Everybody loves the plaza. Historical nature of $5 million for 26 units. Don't have a lot of information on it other than that, but could be a good fit for you if you love the plaza and could see the opportunities for somewhere around 190 to so price per unit there. All right, the final 2 properties, we've got a fourplex on Holly for $609,000. Again, West Plaza, heart of West Plaza. Redid the exterior. I think rents are somewhere around $1,200 per unit. Little light on the price for rents there for 2-bedroom. Might have to do some interior upgrades to get to maybe that $1,500 mark per unit per side. And then the other one, which is really kind of across the street, sort of next door, it's $1.6 million. I believe it's an 8-plex. Let me double check that. Let's see here. Yeah, 8-plex. So a little less than $200,000 per unit. But there's a fire here last year in this building. Completely redid everything all the way down to the studs, permitted, etc. Really nice finish. 100% occupied building. Not sure if they state what rents here are, but I think you could probably get $2,000 a month in rent on these with the right management and plan. It looks like they're at $1,600 per month. Not sure if these are all 2-bedroom or not, but could be an interesting opportunity for investors. I do think it's a fine enough price. So all of these here that we've seen, fine enough prices, fine enough locations. Of course, I'm partial to my listing out in Johnson County. On paper, it looks expensive at first, but you run the numbers, you look at where it's at. It's a very unique property. Not a ton of comps out there. There's been some other ones in Johnson County that are similar size that have sold for over $700,000, different neighborhood. But I think those have an HOA. This is no HOA. So I love that one. Of course, I'm partial to the urban core ones in Class A located as well. A lot of great opportunities here this week. If you've got questions about the market, want to talk, see what your stuff is worth, reach out. Alex at legendarypowerbrokers.com. We'll talk soon.